For this grammar activity, we are going to need our workbook. So you are in the front of your workbook on a clean page, and we start. We make our Minky Monkey. We write the date, 22 July 2020. Then we draw a line with our ruler. We make a X, Minky Monkey. So get that done and then meet me here. I'm moving on. Once you've made your first Minky Monkey under the X, I want you to fold your page in half. I feel like we already did an activity like this, but here we go again. On this side, write the word singular, and that means one, so you can make one dot if you want. And on the other side of the page, write the word plural, and then you can make as many dots as you want. I'm making 3. Then draw a line under that Minky Monkey. You do not need another X, just carry on with your Minky Monkeys. Just make enough on the page. We don't know how far down we're going to go. Get your page looking like mine. Good, here we go. It is important to remember the rules that we've been talking about this entire time. So let's do the common noun rule. Do you remember the common noun rule? The common noun rule says most common nouns just get a S at the back. So let's think of a common noun, a person, a place, or a thing. Let's do teacher. Why not? Teacher. That's a person. And the common noun rule says you only add a S. So go ahead and write the plural of teacher. One teacher, many. Let me just get my rules here so that I'm sure that I go through all of them. Okay, rule number 2. Any word that ends in s, sh, ch, x, gets an S at the back. So let's do the word box. Box. Any word that ends in s, sh, ch, x, gets an S at the back. So I wrote the word box. You write the plural for the word box. Rule number 3 says any word that ends in y, if there is a vowel in front of the y, then it only gets an S, only gets a S. If it has a consonant in front of the y, it gets a S. Remember, vowels are a, e, o, and a. And consonants are all of the rest. So I'm going to write down 2 words. You go write down the plurals for those words. So And also remember, if there's a year with a consonant in front of it, it doesn't just get an S. The year changes to an E. You have to remember that. And let's do... donkey and canary. Go change those into plurals for me using the rule. If there's a consonant in front of the year, if there's a vowel in front of the year, it only gets a S at the back. If there's a consonant in front of the year changes into an E, and you add an S at the back. Remember, in the quiz, I'm not going to be here to sit and tell you the rules, so you need to listen to them and store them in your brain. Cool. Rule number 5. If a word ends in f or f-e, then the f or the f-e will change into v, and you add an s. So, let's do that. And wolf and wife. What does the rule say we should do? Write the plurals of those words. Next rule is when a word ends in or. The next rule is for when a word ends in or. If a word ends in or and the letter before it is a vowel, then you only add s. It's almost exactly the same as with the year. And if the word ends in or and the letter in front of it is a consonant, you add s. So let's take a look at some examples of those. Radio, and the word potato. If the word ends in an or and the letter before the or is a vowel, you only add s. If the word ends in an or and the letter before it is a consonant, you add s at the back. Good, this entire side of your page should have the correct plurals for these words now. Now comes the real test. Turn your page around. It's already folded if you have it like mine. If you don't have it like mine, that's fine. Just quickly fold your page in half. Easy peasy. The top, make your minky monkeys. Once again, write for me. Singular with one dot. And on the other side, plural with more than one. And then you draw your line. Once your line has been drawn, it's not necessary to make the x. You just make your minkies all the way down. This time we are going to have a look, or you are going to attempt to write the plurals for all of the words that do not follow the rules. These words do not follow the rules. They are our irregular plurals or tricky plurals, if you want to call them that. And we start with the word man. If we were following the rules, then the plural for man would be mans, but we do not say there are many mans standing around that table. Write the correct plural for man. Same with women. Remember, we don't say woman, we say woman. The rule would say that we say women's, but we do not talk about women's. We talk about Write the correct plural for the word woman. Next one. Foot. According to the rule, we will have to say foots, but we don't say I have 2 foots. What do we say? Write the correct plural for the word foot. This one follows the same rule as foot. I'm just saying, or the same rule. Look at my hands. Rule as foot. There's actually no rule that says if a word has a double or, it has to have whatever it changes into. There's no rule like that. These are just some exceptions to the normal rules that exist for plurals. So, according to the rule, we would have to say gooses, but we don't say there are many gooses on the farm. Next word, my favorite, mouse. 1 mouse, many mouses. That is incorrect, grade 2, if you didn't know that. We don't talk about mouses. Mouses. I don't know how you would say that. 1 mouse, many. Next word, house. 1 house, many. Then we come to child. According to the rule, we would have to say childs. 1 child, many. That was one of our homework words. I think it was last week. Good. Then we come to this one, which I fell into the trap of this in, I think, yesterday's video. Fish. 1 fish, many, blah. And then sheep. 1 sheep, many. 1 of these words, only 1 of all of these words follows a normal rule, just so by the way. 1 of these follows a normal rule. I'm not going to tell you which one, and the rest do not follow the rules at all. Please remember to draw your line at the end. I hope you guys could spot the tricky one in between the tricky plurals, and could write the correct plural. I'm hoping you are awake, that you caught that. The next video you will hear me in is the maths.